It's a marathon, not a sprint. Now, let's look at a wrong way to deal with the frustration of low stock returns and the consequences that might follow. Then contrast it with a right way to do it and the benefits you can reap. Imagine you hear about these psychological and practical strategies and you interpret them as simply thinking positive whenever you feel frustrated. So, the next time you see your portfolio trailing the index, you say to yourself, it's okay, I'm great, without actually examining why you are losing ground or what adjustments you can make. You force a fake smile, shrug off your genuine feelings, and continue making the same mistakes. Or maybe you spend hours each day obsessing over tiny emotional fluctuations without taking any real world action. This approach lacks honesty and balance. It either underplays the value of sincere emotional process, just slapping on a positive attitude, or leans too heavily on self analysis without converting insights into tangible improvements. When you handle it incorrectly, you don't solve the underlying issues. Your frustration remains and possibly worsens because nothing truly changes. In fact, you might become even more confused and stressed. Over time, this can lead to hasty decisions, chasing hot stocks due to impatience, or selling promising assets at the worst time. You might jump from strategy to strategy without a solid framework. Ultimately, you risk losing more money, feeling more discouraged, and reinforcing a negative cycle that's thought to break. The right way involves a balanced, honest, and systematic approach. First, you acknowledge frustration without judging yourself harshly. Understand that the feeling is natural and comes from unmet expectations. Then you apply a combination of psychological and practical strategies. For instance, you reflect on your long term investing goals. Remind yourself that performance should be measured over years, not weeks. The next time you log in to see your portfolio, and you can do this the next time you're able, give yourself 5 minutes before making any change. In those 5 minutes, write down what you feel: frustrated, anxious, hopeful, scared. It might sound silly, but putting your emotions into words helps separate feeling from action. After that, if you still think you should make a change, consider one practical step. Check the fundamentals of the stock or review the last quarterly earnings. This tiny habit helps you slow down, acknowledge your frustration, and make decisions more thoughtfully. Over time, this small practice can significantly improve how you handle the stress of underperformance. If you found value in this discussion, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when I share new strategies and tips on how to surpass the stock market. Remember, investing success isn't just about picking the right stocks. It's about building the right mindset and habits that lead to better decisions, less frustration, and steady improvement. Subscribe now and join me on this journey to outpace the S&P 500 and reach the peak that so few investors ever see. Your future self will thank you.